Okay, I've gotten several requests over the past few days from a number of folks wanting me to say more or less a instructional video on how to use a Wingbone call or a Wingbone type call, such as a yelper, a trumpet call, Wingbone. It's all the same basics as far as learning how to use one. I'm just going to take it a little bit slower here and kind of try to get the point over to you, what it's really about actually getting started. It's probably one of the hardest calls out there to learn to master, but along with that, it's probably one of the most effective or most deadly calls that you can have with you in the woods once you get it mastered and get everything down pat on how to get the sounds from it. But the call I've got here is another one of the wingwood calls. This is another one made out of the katabi wood. It's just like it's the same call as the cedar call that I had in the video about a week ago. But I'm bringing you this video to go even more in detail on actually getting started to use one, especially if you don't have any experience in using one. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start off, I'm going to just hold the call like this, basically. I'm going to put it up to my lip. Some callers can run the call with it right in the center of their lips. I can. It takes a little more practice to run it in the center. Some people's got like a little crevice or a little dip right in their center of their lips right in here. Sometimes, you know, that can create some problems, but if you can run one in the center, run it in the center. But I still get my best sounds just a little off center to one side or the other. But I've seen some folks run them all the way over here. I can't run one that far over to the side, but just a little off center to either side is where I have my best luck getting my best sounds. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just hold it like this and put it up here and just lay it on your lip. You got to create a friction point. Your lips is making all the sound. All this call is an amplifier to make it loud. So I'm going to lay it on my lip and just go. All that is just learning how to pop my lips, and I'm getting that like that. That's the sound. Now, once you get, just practice that. Once you get where you can get that down first. Once you get that down, to get a more even sound far as like turkey yelps, what you're going to do is you're going to pretend that you're drinking through a straw. And at that point in time, you're going to hold the call. I wrap my first finger of my thumb around the end. Do not include the end of the call like that into your hand. Basically, I'm only holding it by the black part, as you can see there, right around like that. I closing up about a third of the hole. Sometimes I'm closing up maybe half of it. So hold it up here, pretend you're drinking through a straw, create that friction point again on your lips, and like that, and then you'll end up creating a pocket with both hands, and that's what's going to give you that modulating effect with the tone to get that break over yep. Like that. That's the sound you want. You've got to create that chamber. And I'm just cupping that hand like that. I'm cupping this hand, bringing this hand up around my other hand. You can hear how it puts that break in that note. You can also move 1, 2, or 3 fingers out here on your opposite hand. You know, open one a little bit or close a little bit, or just whichever. You'll just have to kind of get the feel of it once you get it down pat how to get your sounds from it. That's when you move to, you know, your different hand positions. If you want a tree call like early in the morning, hen's still in the tree, just waking up in the morning right there when it breaks daylight, you want to squeeze your hands down out here really tight and squeeze it down, get a really small chamber in there. That's pretty much all it is to it. Practice, 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 and then once after you do that, practice some more. I bet you it's took me, I don't know, 15, 20 years probably to get where I could get, you know, my lip control right and all of that. So just practice, practice, practice is all I can say. And if you can ever get it down far as mastering one of these calls, or Wingbone, yep, or whatever, as long as it's this style call, you won't be disappointed when it comes to your hunting results. There's a lot of times I've been out there in the woods over the past 3 or 4 years that I could get a turkey to gobble to one of these calls and couldn't get him to gobble to anything else. And then that was even up in the middle of the day when a lot of people's not even out there hunting. But practice getting that friction point. And then pretend, you know, you're drinking through a straw, lay up here on your lip. Learn to bring your hands together, get that modulating effect with the tone. That's it. Hope you enjoyed watching and hope you get in some practice because you won't regret it. Thanks for watching. Till next time.